I'm stuck in a terrible traffic jam right now, as you can see. A nice ride this morning up to the hill country. Came back down Interstate 10, and apparently there is a major accident up the road because traffic's at a standstill for miles. So this is an opportunity to practice some of the things I talked about in my last moto vlog about happiness being the default state of mind. And one particular aspect of that is staying in the present moment. So one of the ways that I'm dealing with this frustration is by trying to keep myself in the present moment, because it would be real easy to get all frustrated, to get tied up in thoughts about where I want to get to, fears about being late, and all kind of thoughts that don't really have anything to do with reality. So one of the things I've learned is that in situations like this, I do have a choice. And if I don't take that choice, my mind's probably going to take care of it for me. Because, my mind has a mind of its own. It's a wild and unruly place. It's a place that sometimes I don't want to go by myself late at night. But I do have the ability to make a choice and to think about the way I think. Wow, that's pretty profound. I want you to think about that one. We can think about the way we think. So if I'm aware enough, I can think about the thoughts that are swarming through my mind right now. And I can pull myself into the present moment. And actually, there's a lot in the present moment to be aware of. You concentrate on the trees. There's a tractor over there. Beautiful day. I can hear the sound of my engine. Start hearing little tap, tap, taps that I haven't heard before. Probably nothing wrong with the engine. It's probably because I just haven't paid attention. And that's what mindfulness is. Mindfulness is paying attention in a particular way, in a way that's non-critical or non-judgmental. This present moment that I have right now is just what I have. I can't do a whole lot about it. I can't do anything about it except control the way I think about it. So I'm just enjoying this, watching the cars go by, wondering about all these individual stories in each car, chuckling at the looks of frustration on people's face as they try to deal with this traffic jam. Some of them are tearing off the road down through the ditch, because we have a lot of pickup trucks here in Texas, so they just go off road and get on the feeder road, and then the feeder road is stacked up too. So I might as well just enjoy where I am. It's better than getting all frustrated and tensed up and angry. I'll finally get home. So how do you practice mindfulness? Everybody has had those moments of being intensely in the moment. We may not call it mindfulness, but we've been there. But you know, what I've learned is I can call that up on demand. Now, my mind does not normally go there by itself. The natural state of my mind, and yours too probably, is basically chaos. It's like a snow globe. You know, when you shake up one of those snow globes and you see all those little white flakes swirling around in there. Well, that's what our minds are like. We have all these thoughts that are swirling around inside of our head. And, you know, sometimes we really can't control those. It's like that old saying, don't think about a pink elephant. Well, it's just as difficult to say, stop worrying about all these things. Quit thinking about all these things. But you know, when you put that snow globe down and you watch it for a few minutes, you'll see all those little white specks start to settle and it becomes crystal clear. And so that's what mindfulness meditation is all about. It's about quieting the mind, being still for just a few minutes, and creating greater clarity about ourselves, about other people, about our life, reducing our stress and anxiety, and being present. Now, I know a lot of people, when you say meditation, they just say, oh, no, I could never do that. Or I tried that once, I couldn't do it. That's unfortunate, because meditation really isn't about doing anything. It's just simply sitting still and paying attention to our breath. It's just that simple. Just to start with 1 or 2 breaths. And another beautiful thing about meditation is you can't fail at it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to maybe make it with 2 breaths and your mind's going to start to wander. There's going to be a parade of thoughts dancing across your head. And you're going to want to follow one of those thoughts. Might be those bills you have to pay, or that fight you had with your wife or your husband, or a meeting you with your boss that didn't go so well. Or it could be good stuff. You're looking forward to that vacation, and all those things are just dancing across in your mind. And you're going to want to chase some of those down. That doesn't mean you've failed. All it means is to be aware of when your mind has wandered. Call it back to the task at hand, and that's 1 more breath. 1 more breath. 1 more breath. And like any other skill, it can be developed through practice. You'll get better and better at it. And you'll be able to call up these moments of calm and peace on demand when you need it. There's tons of scientific research that this works. So I'm sure for a lot of you out there, this is not a new thing. Maybe you already do some form of meditation. I'd like to hear some comments about how you calm your mind. What is it that brings you peace? So leave some thoughts in the comments section. I'll respond to you. Maybe we can get a dialogue going about this. And if you haven't subscribed, well, hit that subscribe button and do that too, and we can stay in touch. So thanks for listening.